From a single small sausage, an entire industry worth tens of billions of dollars has been created globally. Every year, 12 million tons of sausage are consumed worldwide, making it one of the most popular processed foods on the planet. But to create a sausage with consistent flavor, a chewy texture, and an extended shelf life, pork must undergo dozens of processing steps with near-perfect precision. In this document, we will follow the journey of a sausage, from modern farms where pigs are raised according to strict procedures, to large-scale factories where millions of sausages are produced daily using advanced automated production lines. Let's begin. The United States, Germany, and China are the world's three leading sausage-producing countries, accounting for the majority of global output. Sausages can be made from various meats, such as beef, chicken, lamb, or even venison. However, pork remains the most popular ingredient, thanks to its rich flavor and tender, juicy texture. On average, producing 1 kilo of sausage requires approximately 1.5 to 2 kilos of fresh pork, combined with natural spices and binders. Behind each sausage is a complex multi-stage production process requiring modern technology and a rigorous quality control system. From ingredient selection, mixing, stuffing, heat treatment, to packaging, every step must be precisely controlled to create sausages with consistent flavor, perfect texture, and guaranteed food safety. The first step in making sausage is grinding the meat. Carefully selected, high-quality lean cuts of meat are fed into industrial grinders capable of processing up to 2 tons per hour. This system grinds the meat at high speed while preserving its fibrous structure and freshness. The grinding process begins with a coarse grinding stage. Sharp stainless steel blades cut the meat into uniformly sized strips before moving on to the next stage. Controlling the size of each meat fiber not only ensures a more uniform mixture, but also minimizes the disruption of the meat's natural structure. This is crucial for creating the firm texture, elasticity, and juicy feel characteristic of sausages after processing. After coarse grinding, the meat is mixed with ice to cool and retain moisture, minimizing changes in texture and preventing flavor loss during the fine grinding process. In the fine grinding stage, the machine further grinds the meat pieces while simultaneously mixing in precisely measured spices and additives. Commonly used spices include salt, black pepper, garlic powder, and other spices such as cloves and cumin, creating the distinctive flavor of each type of sausage. Additionally, some additives are added to improve moisture content, texture, and shelf life. Modern grinding technology allows for tight control over the size and texture of the ground meat, contributing to the consistent quality of the sausages. Another crucial component in the sausage mixture is the egg yolk, which increases fat content and improves the binding properties of the meat mixture. The eggs are fed into an automatic egg separator, where the shells are removed and the yolks and whites are separated by a centrifuge system. Only the yolks that meet standards for uniformity, color, and freshness are selected. They are then automatically injected into the meat mixture during the mixing process. Next, egg yolks are added to the meat mixture, increasing the fat content and improving binding, resulting in a smoother and more uniform texture after the sausages are cooked. The mixture is then further blended for about 20 minutes, allowing the meat, spices, and other ingredients to completely combine into a homogeneous mass. This process also helps distribute the ingredients evenly throughout the mixture, laying the foundation for consistent sausage quality. Sausage casings are divided into two main types: natural casings, made from animal intestines, and artificial casings, usually made from collagen or cellulose. After preparation, the casing tubes are fitted into a sausage stuffing machine. The meat mixture is then continuously stuffed into the casing, while the system automatically measures and divides it into preset length segments. In each segment, the machine twists the casing a fixed number of turns to create uniformly sized sausages with tightly packed filling. In some stages, workers still twist the casings by hand. They must precisely adjust the length of each segment and the appropriate twisting force to create a uniform shape without tearing the casing. Sausages can also be packaged in very large sizes, so large they look like masts. Then, the sausages are cooked by steaming or smoking, depending on the type of product. If steaming is used, the sausages are placed in an industrial steamer, where the temperature is maintained at around 85 degrees for 60 minutes to cook evenly without losing moisture. For smoked sausages, they are hung on stainless steel or wooden racks and then placed in a smoking chamber. Here, smoke from oak wood or natural sawdust is created at a temperature of around 75 degrees, giving the sausages an attractive color and distinctive flavor. By this time, you can almost feel the enticing aroma of the sausages spreading throughout the space. After cooking, sausages need to be cooled quickly to stabilize their structure. This process typically uses a cold water tank or a water spray system to lower the sausage temperature rapidly. Next, the sausages are placed in a cold air-drying chamber to remove excess moisture from the surface. This process helps the sausages maintain their firmness and extends their shelf life. After cooling, the sausage strings are fed into a specialized separator, which separates each sausage individually and ensures they don't stick together. This system operates at very high speed, allowing for the processing of large quantities of sausages quickly and accurately. Next, the sausages are transported to the packaging line. Here, they are fed into automatic packaging machines, where each sausage is carefully arranged into trays, with each tray containing 8 sausages. Then, each tray is sealed with nylon film and labeled with complete information such as production date, expiration date, and ingredients, making it easy for consumers to track product information. Finally, the finished sausage packages are transferred to the warehouse, ready for distribution to supermarkets and retail stores. But before becoming the sausages packaged on modern assembly lines, everything starts in a completely different place: pig farms. These are the main source of raw materials for the sausage industry worldwide. Pigs are often referred to as meat-producing machines on 4 legs, not only because of their rapid growth but also because of the high economic value of their meat and processed pork products. On farms, pigs are raised for about 5 to 7 months to reach the ideal weight before being sent to market. Depending on the breed and farming conditions, each pig can provide about 70 to 100 kilos of meat, becoming a crucial raw material for the modern food processing industry. To ensure a stable supply of raw materials for the sausage industry, every process begins with breeding at the farms. Each sow can give birth to 10 to 14 piglets per litter. After giving birth, the sows are kept in the farrowing pens, where they care for and nurse their piglets during the first few weeks of their lives. Piglets need to nurse for about 3 to 4 weeks. In the first few days after birth, mother's milk is especially important because it contains colostrum, a rich source of antibodies that boost the immune system and support healthy development. After about 3 to 4 weeks, piglets begin to be weaned and transitioned to a diet of solid feed. After weaning, piglets are transferred to pens with a capacity of approximately 50. There, they are fed commercial feed supplemented with growth-enhancing ingredients to help them grow faster. On average, each piglet can gain about 10 kilos per month. These pigs continue to be fed large rations for about 3 to 4 months, causing their bodies to grow very rapidly. By the final stage, many are so heavy that they are almost unable to move and spend most of their time resting. Their lives revolve almost entirely around eating and sleeping. When the pigs reach the appropriate rearing time and weigh approximately 100 kilo, they are ready to leave the pens and enter the meat processing stage. After meeting quality standards, they are carefully transported to the collection area. From there, the herd will be transported to the processing plant to begin the production process. A specialized truck will arrive at the farm to pick up the pigs. First, the truck bed is lowered to create a safe ramp. Then, workers spread straw or soft sand on the truck bed to help the pigs stand steadily and prevent slipping during loading. Finally, the herd is led along a fenced path, ensuring safety and preventing them from scattering during transport. During the process of loading the pigs onto the truck, farmers use lightweight barriers or partitions to guide the herd of pigs onto the vehicle in an orderly manner. After all the pigs are on the truck, they check to ensure the herd is stable and has enough space, minimizing the risk of injury during transport. In addition to being transported to processing plants, some of the luckier pigs will be flown to settle in the United States as breeding pigs. The pigs are transferred from trucks to large wooden crates, lined with soft straw to keep them warm and stable during transport. These crates are then brought near the aircraft, where a hydraulic lifting system gently lifts them into the cargo hold. Inside the plane, an automated rail system moves the crates into position and secures them firmly to ensure the pig's safety throughout the flight. After a flight of approximately 10 hours, these pigs will be ready to receive their American citizenship. Upon landing in the U.S., the pigs were unloaded from the plane in almost the same way they were unloaded. A hydraulic lifting system gently lowered the wooden crates, which were then carefully transferred onto trucks for their journey to the farm. Thinking about it, after Donald Trump built the border wall, wouldn't it be great if Mexicans could be naturalized as easily as these pigs? Returning to the pigs brought to the slaughterhouse, they are transported to the processing plant in specialized trucks. Upon arrival, the pigs are carefully led through a fenced walkway to prevent them from scattering. They are then taken to a waiting area where they can calm down and settle before processing begins. Next, the pigs are bathed in warm water to remove dirt and bacteria from their skin. This step ensures hygiene and maintains the meat's quality. Afterward, the pigs are led to an area where they are stunned with an electric current to lose consciousness before entering a new world. After processing, only the clean pork remains, with all unnecessary parts removed. This meat is then fed into an automated cutting system with robotic arms, where sharp blades divide the carcass into 2 equal halves. After cutting, the halves are placed on a conveyor belt for transport to a cold storage facility. Here, the meat is stored at low temperatures to maintain freshness and quality before moving on to the next processing stages. The carcasses continue to move on a conveyor belt to the processing area. Here, an automated slicing machine precisely cuts the carcass into sections such as pork leg and loin. A sensor system adjusts the cutting force to ensure the meat sections are of uniform size. This process improves processing efficiency and reduces meat loss during production. The tenderloin, primarily used for sausage production, is placed on an automated conveyor belt and transported to an area where industrial cutting machines are located. Here, the machines make precise cuts, dividing the tenderloin into 2 equal parts, ensuring the pieces are of uniform size and weight before moving on to the next stage. The pieces of meat are then transferred to a shaping press, where gently rotating rollers press the meat to create a uniform shape. This process ensures the meat pieces have a consistent shape and facilitates subsequent processing steps. The meat is then sent to an X-ray machine, where it undergoes quality checks to detect any impurities or remaining small bone fragments. The X-ray machine uses advanced scanning technology to accurately identify any foreign objects still present within the meat. The meat is then transferred to an area where automated robotic arms perform the bone-separating process. The robotic arms are programmed with high precision to locate the bones and separate them from the meat quickly and efficiently. Next, the meat is fed into an automatic skinning process using specialized machinery. The machine uses high-precision blades combined with pressure sensors to separate the skin from the meat without affecting its quality. Thanks to modern technology, this process is carried out quickly, uniformly, and minimizes meat loss. After skinning, the meat is transferred to a semi-automatic conveyor belt for packaging. Workers place the meat into specialized plastic bags, which are then automatically vacuum-sealed and sealed to prevent bacterial contamination and extend shelf life. Finally, the bags of meat are placed in cardboard boxes, sealed, and ready for transport. So, you've learned about the entire sausage-making process from farm to table. Thank you for following Factron Process to the end. See you in the next videos.